Welcome to the Dribble Hour.
She had said something about her fiance, and then everyone in the comments was like crying.
Was it Switzerland or Italy?
This guy had that girl in his apartment, and he rejected her when she asked him out.
The man of the Lord, baby.
So if pursuing is the Christian term, is stalking just like the agnostic term?
Probably.
All this and more on this episode of The Dribble Hour. Thanks for listening.
Brave News doesn't just track what you read, follow, read, or click. Content is curated based on sources you've selected to see content from, and no data leaves the browser. It's the industry's first private newsreader, and it's coupled with all the privacy protections of the Brave browser. How do I use Brave News?
That's wild. I had a salesman that looked exactly like Jonah Hill. He was trying to sell my friend a camper that was very bad.
Nice.
But yeah, he didn't sound like Jonah Hill too much. It was close-ish, but like he could have been an impersonator. He could have made money off of that. Just like going to bachelorette parties and been like, yeah, I'm Jonah Hill or whatever.
But you could have made money pretending to be an ugly son of a.
Okay.
It's not funny. Sure you weren't looking in a mirror when you were talking to that salesman?
I don't look like Jonah Hill.
Well,
Jewish Jonah Hill. Oh wait, he's Jewish.
That doesn't even make any sense. I have a stronger jawline than Jonah Hill and a smaller nose. That's the opposite of Jewish.
true. But like, yeah. He's in the surfing these days, I think.
That's wild.
Yeah, crazy.
That's
surfing.
wild.
Got his own brand of boards.
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
He surfs.
Could you imagine riding the waves?
I could
A
imagine.
majestic sight for all to see.
Oh, Jonah Hill?
Yeah.
Ooh, that is a nice sight.
Mm-hmm.
I like what I think.
He does have a beach kind of vibe.
Yeah,
I guess I
I
could see it
think
like a
kinda
dad on vacation with like the Hawaiian shirt.
Like a beach.
like he has a tattoo of salt life.
Right,
Probably.
right. And he's got like the open
Probably.
Hawaiian shirt with like his
He's
belly hanging
always
out.
he's
out
always
at the
got a
beach.
Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's got like his slides, and he's got like the dad sun hat on.
Was he in
can see
Baywatch? Was Jonah Hill
I
in
don't
Baywatch?
think so. No, you
Because-
talking about the original?
I don't think they would have
the
let him
remake?
in.
Talking about the original or the remake?
The remake.
The remake, 2017, with The Rock and Zac Efron.
Unfortunately.
No, he's the guy.
Why is that
He's the guy
unfortunate?
watching the bays.
Because The Rock sucks. Zac Efron was good.
Whoa! Why do you think The Rock sucks? I like
He's
him.
just like the same character in every movie.
What about
Yeah, he's
Alexander
typecast.
Daddario?
Oh.
I don't know who that is.
Bro, yeah.
She's kind of similar
Bro,
to
Anthony
The Rock.
is an Alexander Daddario simp and has been for quite some time.
Oh,
You're coming
Anthony-
up on your 1 year anniversary, aren't you?
No.
It's like this third year. No, Anthony enlightened me into the world of Brett Cooper fans. Found this out. No idea who she was or who she is.
I'm a fan.
But you do now.
I do now, yes, because he sent me a reel about how she had said something about her fiance, and then everyone in the comments was like crying.
I was sad, dude. I didn't even watch her that much.
Yes,
Well,
I
I
was
was
a little sad.
Well, I didn't know who it was, so I just watched the reel and was like, "Why is everyone so upset that this ugly woman has a fiance?"
What?
She's not ugly.
You think Brett Cooper's ugly?
Dude, she's like a 4.
That's
Your taste is
insane
so
to me.
whack, dude.
Ooh, but I
Dude.
do want to ask you about this woman. Go ahead.
I was
pull
just
up a
gonna say.
picture.
I was gonna ask like why Brett Cooper is so freaking attractive for no reason, but like she's the only woman who's like public, like social media figure who's like pretty, but also like wears clothes. I think, and I think that's
Yeah,
just
most women
adds-
usually wear clothes, I think.
Yeah, but not really on social
Oh, I
media.
see what you mean. You talking about? I
Yeah.
see. Yes. Yeah.
Like,
Okay. Well,
she's
again,
the most modest, like
She's so attractive.
10 out of 10
Okay.
like on the internet, I think.
Well, I'm glad. I mean,
think
that's
that
awesome.
I think that just adds to the appeal, honestly.
and it's really disappointing because you see like
Or added, I should say.
Right. Like there's these
It's over.
Christian influencers like Brooke Monk, and I think Brooke Monk is very, very attractive. And she's a Christian influencer. But if you look up some of her content, she's become more and more, let's say,
More fun to watch.
yes. So less and less clothing, and
Yo, is that her? That's the first thing.
No, Brooke. Like, what'd you put in? Brett? Monk?
Oh, shoot, I'm still thinking about.
Still on Brett.
I'm still thinking about Brett Cooper. It's hard not to, dude.
Brett.
Fresh on my mind.
Father of
wild.
3.
so no, and it's real. I'm glad. You know, I never ever have seen. I never heard of or looked at Brett Cooper.
She has never been a Christian influencer. Really?
You can look at her some of her content. You can look at her bio.
You
Don't look at too much, though.
You know her, Anthony.
I know who that is, yeah.
Yeah, never been a Christian influencer. No shot.
I'm
She was
serious.
homeschooled, I know.
No, but she
so is
puts
Billie Eilish.
that's true. Okay. No, she. No, honestly, Brooke Monk. She had a lot of Christian content, and she has it like in her bio and everything. But yeah, I mean, she's just been getting more and more. You know,
Yeah.
leaving less and less to the imagination. I will say.
Ephesians 17:38.
What does that say, Anthony?
I don't know that one. I don't know if they have that many of them.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I don't.
I'm not a good enough Bible studier to understand that. But anyway, what do you guys think of the one on the right?
Dog.
Why did you have to point that out?
My right.
It's a woman and a dog.
Yeah, but what do you guys think
Woman's
about
on
the
the
one? Yeah.
From what I can
don't know.
see,
She
looks like she's wearing a lot of makeup and a car.
based on the
hat.
black and white. Because you saw. Yeah.
You guys got me into that. Way back in
I
Myrtle
did.
Beach.
Did you, Anthony?
Yeah.
You ever on that, Anthony?
When we were
Like
in
a day.
Yeah.
This sucks. I'm getting off this.
Yeah. I did the exact
So,
same thing.
When we were in Myrtle Beach back in April, the two of them had their phones on the black and white, and I was making fun of them quite a lot because I thought it was really lame. And so, but Matt was like, "Oh, it helps you not be addicted to your phone." So I tried it, and for the first day, I was going through color withdrawal, and I needed color. But then after that, I couldn't keep it. I couldn't turn it back to color because it's too much information for my brain. So now I'm stuck on this black and white.
Soy boy. Yeah.
Anyway, rate this girl?
4. She's probably like an 8. 4 times
I'm
2.
gonna say
So.
8 or 9.
I honestly, I would go for a 10. This is one of the most attractive
Yeah?
females I've ever seen in my life, in my opinion.
I feel like
She
with
doesn't look like a hobbit. I thought that was your type.
hairy feet
No
too.
Or my type.
Oh
What?
my gosh. Dude, keep that to yourself.
You heard it here first.
Yep,
We
we
didn't
heard it
even
here
have to.
first, folks. Anyway,
Cole.
Wow.
so anyway, yeah, I want to
Interrogations with you would be so easy. Get that out of you easy.
Yeah,
Diamond,
you would.
coal, copper, lithium. What kind? What kind of miners? Oh.
That's not a type of miner. That's something that can be mined.
No, yeah, coal miners, copper miners. They're all different types. What do you mean?
Okay, well, again,
Whoa.
your question is irrelevant because they're all mostly children anyway.
In other parts of the world,
In the
but I'm talking about
Congo.
USA, baby.
Then there's no miners. They're just AI run machines.
No,
No. Huh?
no.
Yeah.
Bruh.
No.
Come on.
They make mining equipment.
They got to be a
just
few.
send it down a hole.
There's got to be a few of them still holding out.
Yeah, but who runs the equipment?
AI.
No.
Yeah.
No, you see
Who's
those-
him?
You see those
I didn't say him.
Is that an acronym?
I didn't say him.
I am him.
Okay. Anyway.
No, you see those videos of the dudes like grabbing the pipes out of the ground and yanking them off and switching them
That's
out.
an
and
oil rigging facility.
You're still mining. Well,
That's not
Drilling.
I
mining.
guess you're
You could say
drilling.
drilling.
Yeah.
There's got to be some miners still. I'm sure there's still coal
I'm
miners.
just saying they gotta move the machinery.
Sure.
They gotta drive it. Someone's gotta build the machinery.
Okay, that's not being a miner though. That's just that's working for Caterpillar, building mining equipment. You're not a miner.
Okay, fair. But if you're working for Caterpillar outside the country, then you might be. So that's all I have to say about that.
All right. That's yeah. We do not support nor go against anything Caterpillar does.
Just
I agree
neutral on
with
it.
disclaimer.
the first
Just
half.
pulling the Switzerland card.
What are they doing in Switzerland, Anthony?
They're just always neutral. And
Yeah.
things.
Yeah,
Oh, really?
We have no opinion whatsoever on anything anyone does ever, except for BlackRock.
Was Switzerland like the only ones who didn't? Was it Switzerland or Italy? Italy. Oh my.
Italy.
Italy. that
Italy?
didn't-
It's
that-
widowy
That didn't
Italy.
like lock down the same time everyone else did in 2020.
Dog, I don't
Sweden.
know.
Sweden. None of the above. Okay.
Yep.
Good answer.
Sweden was what, late or early?
They just didn't, I think. Or they probably did for the first part of it, and they just stopped, I think.
Yeah.
COVID was wild. Anyway, the whole reason I bring up this whole picture thing was because, first of all, I want to get your opinion, because every time you guys talk about a girl that you think is attractive and I think it's not, you guys call me broken.
I never said you were
No,
broken.
broken was different things.
Oh, you're right. My bad. So I wanted to show you. I wanted to show you a picture.
Called out.
I wanted to see if it was opposite. Like if I find a girl attractive, if you guys would find them ugly.
Ooh.
That girl is
Okay.
objectively attractive.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
Whoa. What?
Yeah.
Oh, object. Okay, then yes. Yeah. All right.
She's
If
not
it's
an object.
No, she is.
No. Subject
Every
is like
girl could
personal.
be objectively attractive or unattractive, though.
Subjectively would be
Subjective is opinion,
personal.
but I
Hang on a
think
minute.
she's objective means that
Because-
she just is.
Yeah, because of her facial
Okay,
features.
Everybody agrees on it. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Object is a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Subject is opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Okay.
because of her scientific facial features, the eyes, jawline, cheekbones, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway,
Triangle. or
so
whatever.
my buddy texted me and sent me this picture. He's like, I'm with my best friend since elementary school, but I think she thinks it's a date. And so he sent me this picture.
Oh no! What should I
Wait.
do?
Yeah, exactly.
That's her?
That's her. And I told him, I said, ain't no
Boy.
frickin' way. I said, there ain't no way that girl's in your apartment right now. And he's like, that is so disrespectful. You just called me ugly. And I'm like, I mean, yeah.
Comparatively, on a
Comparatively,
scale.
dude. Have you used your eyes recently? Because, yeah, kind of. Like, I'm not trying to be a but, like, yeah.
Is this one of your friends that we've heard about?
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, anyway. Yeah, so that leads me to my next.
Good for him, dude.
I
like,
know.
Honestly.
So, well, no, she said she liked him, and he said he just wanted to stay friends.
What? Alpha Sigma.
Anyway, so do you guys think that's disrespectful for you to be surprised that an attractive woman would be with one of your buddies?
Yeah. Wait.
No.
What was the question
if
again?
If tell your buddy to stop being a pansy.
Wait.
Like if he thinks he's maybe he is on that scale. Show me a picture of this guy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find one.
Rate him.
Hang on.
Rate his so hard.
Please stop.
No,
No, but like, I mean, you know your friends, dude. Like,
right.
you know,
I
I feel like
No.
no one I know can. Well, I know like one dude with Riz.
I don't think I have him on Instagram.
I think that's about it.
Yeah.
You know, one dude.
One dude.
Well, it's neither one of us, so
Huh? No,
Yeah.
it's not. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
it's all right. No, it's
But
okay.
I can say that from a place of also not having Riz.
Yeah, it's all right.
So it's fine. We're all in this. All in this together.
I'm currently doing Riz retention.
That's wild to say out loud.
That is crazy.
Oh, I do have a picture.
Same.
I do have a picture of him. Hang on.
And the hidden.
Yeah.
You've been.
I mean,
Yo, what?
besides the fact that he looks like Kim Jong Un.
Whoa.
You ain't wrong.
Yeah, I know, but still.
He's
So
not
anyway.
that bad.
So this guy had
I'd rate
that
him
girl.
un out of un.
This guy rejected. Wow. That's wild.
Is
This,
the picture doing him justice, by the way?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Damn, boy.
This guy had that girl in his apartment.
Yeah.
And he rejected her when she asked him out.
The man of the Lord, baby.
Yeah, no, I respect that.
So but my whole question was,
Wait, she brought the dog too, or is that his dog?
I don't remember. It might have been
Dog
her
is the
apartment.
move.
The dog's the move.
Yeah.
That's the move. As long as it's
do
not
you-
one of those nasty.
Do you think
yappers.
it's disrespectful? Do you think it's disrespectful that I was surprised that he had her in his apartment?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
What was his text exactly? Was it like, "Yo, dude, why are you calling me ugly"?
Yeah, basically.
Is he gay?
I don't think so, because he was talking about liking a girl in our group.
He's a little bit gay.
Maybe.
You have a
I think
chance?
we all are.
You think you have a chance?
He's bi straight,
You think you have a chance?
75% straight, a little bit. He's got a little 89% straight.
Yeah,
He's got
I
that
think
11 gay.
I
in
think
him,
if I
boy.
try my absolute hardest, I might be able to get a little something out of him. But I don't know. Anyway,
What does that say?
Dang, dude.
I said, "Ain't no way that girl is in your apartment," with like 3 question marks, and he said, "I'm at hers. Why?" LMAO. I said, "Bro, she's
Oh, it's her dog.
Okay. I said,
Oh.
"Bro, she's an 11. That's wild." He said, "Dog, that's just disrespectful. I've dated hotter girls." And
Oh,
I said,
wait.
"Yeah." I said, "Laughing face."
Sigma, dude. What a.
I said, "Laughing face.
Champ.
Aight, for show. I guess we just have different tastes." He said, "Nah, I'm serious. That was disrespectful. You basically called me ugly, bro." And I said, "Nah, man, I didn't mean it like that." He said,
You
"Okay."
did.
Yeah, I did mean that. I said, "Okay." I said, "Okay." He said, "That okay, that's good because I would have problems if you did."
Damn.
He needs to
You're
get,
a little.
needs
Huh.
to get punked once in a while, I
I know.
think.
So here's the other thing. So
Get
he
slapped upside the noggin.
when
I
he was in
think.
college,
He's got false confidence. Is that what it is?
I don't know. When he was in college, he had
Oh, he's not in college anymore.
no, he graduated. When he was in college, he was on the basketball team. So he's been on like ESPN like multiple times.
Huh?
Yeah.
What college?
What college?
I don't remember. Somewhere not here. Bigger,
Okay.
much bigger school.
LSU?
I honestly don't know. I can't remember. I don't know what that is. But is that the Christian one?
Louisiana State.
Oh
University.
no, he was in. It was here in the Midwest. It wasn't here in Michigan. Anyway, it's a big school. He's been on TV all the time. He had interviews and everything. He was a really good player until he like shattered his knee.
How tall is he?
6'2".
Oh.
So-
You got that tall riz.
Yeah. So anyway, my point is, he had said this kind of nonchalantly at the meeting when we first met, and we were talking to the girl that he likes, and he was like, "Yeah, I shattered my knee."
You were talking to the girl that he likes?
We were in a group talking,
okay.
and he was
What
like,
kind of
"Yeah."
meeting?
It was
NA?
a party. I guess it was a birthday party. It was whatever. I don't.
3 letters that all happen to be the same?
AA.
Hey.
Alcohol Anonymous Association.
That's just AA.
Yeah.
Right. I know.
It's funny to call a party a meeting, though.
Yeah. I was thinking
Like, it's my
different.
son's second meeting.
That's awesome. I don't know. I just don't want to call it a party. It was just a bunch of us sitting in a circle, like talking about nonsense.
That's
Yeah.
a party.
Homeschooler party.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
So anyway, we were talking, and he was like, "Yeah, I shattered my knee when I was in the middle of a game." I
There
was
was no
like,
booze there?
There was not.
Okay. Can he?
And we were like, "Oh, it's like," but he was like talking about how big it was. I was like, "So it was on TV."
Big what was?
How big the game was. He was
Okay.
talking about. I was
Gotcha.
like, "So it was on TV." He's like, "Yeah, it was on ESPN." I was like, "Live when you shattered your knee?" He's like, "Yeah, you can actually see it if you zoom in."
Oh, no.
And I'm like, "That's wild." He's like, "You can look it up on YouTube if you
About
want."
to watch that 10 times.
I know. Whoa. He's like, look it up. You can look it up on YouTube if you want. So anyway, the lights just went out.
This is a vibe. Let's keep going.
Okay. So, we should turn on the perimeter lights though.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so he told me later, he's like, I don't want this girl that he likes in the group. He's like, as I'm talking to her, pursuing her and getting to know her, I don't want her to know that I'm like a famous athlete. And I'm like, well, you kind of already said that, like at the party. I don't know if she like fully picked up on it. He's like, I know, but like when I was in college, like I dated all these girls. They only liked me because I was an athlete. So as soon as I like shattered my knee and wasn't playing,
Got tall athlete riz.
yeah, and didn't have that fame, none of them would date me anymore. And I'm like, I really don't think it matters. I don't think she cares, bro. And he's like, no, I'm super famous as an athlete. and
He's just very not
Yeah.
confident.
I know.
Guy.
So there's that, and then
Call him beautiful. Just like say you're beautiful, dude.
Riz him up. I mean,
Okay.
lift him up.
okay.
Yeah.
He's been texting me a lot about like this thing with this girl, because like I've known her for a lot longer than he has.
He's
And-
still texting you after that horribly, atrociously disrespectful comment that you made towards him?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
glad to see you guys worked it out.
Yeah, for sure. So he's been texting me about this, and he's way overthinking it. Because like she,
of course.
because she gave me advice for pursuing a different girl in the group, which of course didn't work out at all in any way, shape, or form. But
Pursuing.
well, that's what you should be doing with a woman of
Following
God.
her. It's like 30 feet away, just all the time.
She's like, she's going in the mire.
That's
No,
wild.
this is Bravo.
No, that's wild. But anyway, so she gave me a whole bunch of advice. So I've just basically been regurgitating it to him about her. Let me give them names.
Are you pretty good at
We've got-
regurgitating?
You just said she.
Okay,
she
let me
gave
let me give them
advice.
names because I've been messing this up. All right, so we've
Donnell.
got Connie.
Addresses as well.
Yes,
Let's call Connie Donnell.
Donnell. Donnell is a friend of mine, and she was giving me advice on how to pursue this other girl,
Named Mike.
Mike. Mike, I thought Mike
Short
liked
for
me.
Michelle.
Right,
Michella.
Michella. Mike. I had been talking to Mike for over 2 months, and I thought things were going really well.
Gay.
So I asked Mike out, and she politely declined.
And the guy's name that you were just straight disrespectful to is named Marcus Aurelius.
Right, and Marcus Aurelius is trying to pursue Connie.
No.
What was her name?
Donnell.
Donnell, sorry. Marcus Aurelius is trying to pursue Donnell. So I'm just taking all of Donnell's advice that she gave to me that I was using on Mike. And I'm just regurgitating it back to...
Short for Michelle.
Right. I'm just regurgitating it back to Marcus Aurelius so that he can use...
Oh.
I think I learned about this.
So you're like a double agent kind of.
Basically, yeah. Yeah. But...
Getting to know the enemy / flag and capture the flag.
Right,
And
right.
feeding
And then
that
also
to
the
your team.
Yeah.
But also
Okay.
the team is the ref who is tripping over the cones in the parking lot.
And are you pursuing Mike?
I am no longer pursuing Mike. She was polite, but was very clear that she was not interested in being pursued.
Amen,
I
brother.
respect that.
Yes. So, anyway, Marcus Aurelius is being very self-conscious and overthinking everything, and he's going back and forth like. Donnell will text him something that just is slightly not exactly what he wants to hear, and he'll freak out thinking that she's trying to send him a signal.
Is there a
that
way
she's
you
not
can put it in
interested.
basketball terms for him?
I'll
I'll be your point guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know basketball well enough.
WNBA.
Oh, see, you're gonna lose him there.
I don't know anything about it.
That's fair. Shoot.
Anyway, no. So I don't know much about basketball. I'm a musical theater kid. I couldn't shoot to save my life.
Gay.
But yeah, it is gay, isn't it?
Could you dunk?
I don't know. I'm getting up there. My whole point to this story was
What does that mean?
he's been
The step
You haven't
ladder.
grown in 6 years, dude.
actually. You're kind of right. So we were in the group chat, and he's been throwing like slight flexes in to try and impress Marcus Aurelius is throwing in small flexes to try and get the attention.
I got
of
100 on
Donnell.
my math exam.
Yeah, of Donnell, and
That'll get him.
that'll get him. So
sure.
he keeps restating his height, like without being asked. He just keeps talking about.
But I'm
how-
260.
Yeah. No, he keeps talking about how he's 6'2", and he's said it probably 6 times.
Yo, so you'll get a message just like, "Yo, guys, I just wanted to say,
As,
my uncle
as a
passed away."
6'2 man.
Like someone who says like, "Yo, my uncle passed away yesterday," and then you just get the next message down is just 6'3" And like,
No, you got to be like,
no one freaking asked
as
for
a
that.
6'2" man, my aunt just passed away.
Yeah. And they'll be like, "Hey, I've got a test tomorrow. Can you guys please pray for me?" And it'll be like, "My 6'2" self will be praying for
Yeah.
you."
Because
Yeah.
I'm,
like,
'cause I'm
at the end
closest
of-
to heaven.
Right, right, right.
At the end of every message, just like 6'2" in parentheses.
Sincerely, Marcus Aurelius, 6'2". But anyway, I feel bad for the guy because he's way overthinking it, and because she told me, Donnell has told me how casual dates can be. Literally, just going to a cider mill or going to get coffee or something super casual. He's
Yeah,
just-
yeah.
And so I basically telling
I
him.
don't never been on a date.
Right. I have been on one. We talked about it, but that wasn't casual. So I've been telling Marcus Aurelius the advice she's been giving me, Donnell's been giving me about dating, and I'm like, hey, she told me how casual dates can be. You should just do that, because she kept telling me how I should just make my first move with Mike. So you should just make the first move, just make it super casual, and he keeps overthinking it, and he's making it way more complicated than it needs to be. And I'm
You want to do a road trip across the country?
So hey, do you want to
That's crazy to me,
get
though.
married and go on a honeymoon to like the
Cancun?
Cayman Islands?
Cancun?
Yeah, Cancun. Yeah.
Dubai.
Dubai, that's a honeymoon and a half, dude.
Yeah.
That's like 10 grand.
Who's buying?
Pretty casual, honestly.
Who's buying? Yeah, that's
Do
pretty
buying.
casual.
Do buying.
Hey, do you want to go to the courthouse and just like get married real quick and see where it goes from there?
Let's tie
Ooh, my grandparents
Let's
did
tie
that.
the knot.
No way, really.
Yeah, my grandparents did that when they were teens.
Wow.
Yeah.
I talked about doing
Are they
that.
still teens or?
One of them is still alive.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rest
Good.
in peace, brother.
R.I.P.
Yep.
My papa, actually.
Papa's around?
I know you like that, Anthony. No, he died.
Oh.
My mama's still
How
alive.
how long are you making?
Huh?
How far? What do you stop at?
I don't know.
How many reps?
Over 70, maybe?
Okay.
maybe 60, 65 reps. I don't.
65
really know.
is not great.
Yeah. He's on my
Yeah,
mom's
that's
side of the
wild.
family, so I don't know too much about.
Did you not spend too
about
much
him.
time with him as a kid?
I have never met him.
No. Really?
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
How
I never
long-
met one of my grandpas, too. And I
Hey.
died.
You died when he was old.
died.
No. My other one died when I was 4.
I just died before I was born tonight.
Is that a folk song? Because I only listen to folk songs.
Well, I thought we were gonna turn.
That's
I
wild.
thought we were gonna turn perm lights on.
I can't find the remote.
You guys should make up a conversation about what you do if you encountered a bear in the wilderness, and I'm gonna go look for the remote. What would you do? Bear walks up on you.
Oh, dude.
I probably do that move where I pull up my balls, but keep like out of my zipper.
Oh, the sack walk. You were just talking about that.
Which was it?
The sack walk?
Sack walk. Okay. Yeah, I do that.
Oh, yeah.
Probably.
I know Joe Rogan likes to do that.
No,
He hasn't.
Ari Shafir.
Was it a jelly roll? I thought he talked about it on his.
Jelly roll's crazy.
Dude, he's wild. No, I think I'd probably start with like, "Hello, sir. How are you today?" And then just slowly transition accents to like till I was deep south, and then I'd move more into an Australian, mate. just keep
I would
him,
scream. I would
keep
scream
him on
so
the edge
loud.
of his feet until he like freaks out, and that's like crazy stuff. And
I would role play as like a 7-year-old girl and just scream.
I'd probably, if you really want him to go away, you could be like, "We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty." And maybe he'd be like, "What's that?" "Oh, that's a vibe and a half. I like that. We got the perimeter lights on and the other lights off."
For those who are just listening, we have the perimeter lights on.
We have the perimeter lights on. Oh, they're chasing. I like chasing lights. It reminds me of my hometown work.
You mean pursuing lights?
Yeah.
Call back.
Call back to 10 minutes ago.
So if pursuing is the Christian term, is stalking just like the agnostic term?
Probably.
I'm stalking this girl right now.
Yeah.
We're still in the talking phase.
We're
but
still in the talking.
we're still in the stalking phase.
We're still, yeah. And then dominating would be the atheist term.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Dominating.
Yeah.
Chasing. No.
Chasing, that would be like the
I'm full sprinting after this.
sprinting would be the Buddhist term, and then chasing would be like the Muslim term.
Skipping would be Taoist, I think I want to say.
Okay, that makes sense. I could see that. I
Yeah.
could see that. Ooh, the LGB lights.
I don't like it.
It's a little bit. Just pick one.
Yeah, for real.
I'm trying to find the thing.
I like the white ones. Yeah, this one's
Yeah,
nice.
that's
the
nice.
best vibe.
That's nice. I like it. Yeah, it's all cozy.
Yeah.
Getting all comfy
You guys
in
still
here.
talking about the bear? I was not listening.
Yeah, what's up? What would you do if a bear walked up to you in the woods? Two-legged.
I think I thought
Front
about
two
this
legs,
because
by the way.
Anthony and I were recently at Pictured Rocks National Park.
Oh, yeah, how'd that
in
guy
the Upper
go?
Peninsula.
He's a nice guy.
He was awesome. Homie dapped me
He
up.
rocks, you could say.
Oh, that was good. No, honestly, how'd the trip go?
It was so fun.
Yeah, it was really. It was
I had to
really
work,
a nice
which is why I
experience.
wasn't invited.
Plus, you have terrible feet.
feet
Hiking
suck.
probably wouldn't have been a good idea.
We
Yeah,
hiked over
true.
10 miles.
Oh, yeah, no, I would have been upset.
So it wasn't.
It was
It
so
wasn't
fun,
like,
though.
oh, we don't want Matthew there. It was like Matthew
no,
would
it's
not
fine.
want
It's
to be
fine.
there after probably
Yeah.
the first half mile.
Dude, I wouldn't even walk out of my tent.
So that's why we didn't reach
Yeah.
out to you.
Right.
Just to make that clear.
Yeah, no, honestly, how was the trip?
So fun.
It was so awesome, dude. I will say, the only bad part about it was we had this lovely cart.
Bad, but also good.
Yeah, it was-
Character building.
It was definitely character building. I think my triceps are still sore from it, but
Wow.
we had this cart, this 4-wheeled cart, and like it's something you'd probably put like a couple snacks in and maybe like a jug of.
You put a
apple-
kid in there on like a parade day.
I
and you
I think a
like
kid would be a little heavy for it. Even. Like it wasn't.
no, like a small kid, like a
was
two,
like a shopping
two,
cart?
to-
Yeah.
2 to 5-year-old.
No, it was like the fabric version of one of those like little Red Rider carts.
Oh,
I guess,
weird.
Yeah,
I would say
yeah,
A
yeah.
wagon?
a little more.
It's a a wagon. You put
wagon,
stuff
but
in.
it was like fabric, like walls.
Where'd
But I
you
could
get
definitely
that
see
from?
like a little kid dressed up as like a little lion or something, and then his dad's dressed up as like the Tin Man
Ooh,
from
on-
those
on
vines,
Trick or
and then his
Treat.
mom is Wendy, and then they just go to like different
yeah.
houses. They
No, not during trick-or-treating, during Easter.
trick or treating. What? Yeah, trick or treating.
No, you do it
Nobody
during-
dresses up during Easter.
Yeah, you do. You dress
No
up
one
like
does
your favorite movie character. And you go around
You are-
all the different apartment buildings.
He's
and-
got his BS face on, dude.
This is an
There's
autistic
no way.
household. No,
Where did you
or
get-
you
did
could do
you
like
buy
a
it?
parade, like some
No,
kind of
Anthony,
like.
Anthony had it.
Oh,
Had
you
the-
brought
had the
it.
cart.
Mhm.
Yeah, so
Okay.
he had the cart, and we were gonna put like the extra
Is
stuff
this
in
something
there.
your mom dumpster dived?
We trash picked it, so no.
What's the difference?
Yeah, there is
Dumpster
no
diving is when you dive into a dumpster. It's pretty self-explanatory.
You don't even literally dive into the dump. I guess you could.
Yeah,
I
you go to
dumpster
dumpsters and you
dive.
find stuff.
Oh, did you know that's illegal?
No. What?
okay.
Stealing trash.
Yeah, it's wild.
Huh?
I was over the summer. At my work, they threw away a whole bunch of brand new fuel filters for like a semi truck, and because I love trucks, I wanted to get one of those filters and put it on my desk. It was brand new. It was unopened.
Of course you did.
So I reached in the dumpster and grabbed it, and someone was like, that's illegal, right? I'm like, what do you mean? They forfeited the right to their property, so it's everyone's property now. And they're like, no, that's illegal.
That belongs to the city or something. I don't know.
Something, yeah, weird.
That
Yeah.
sucks.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I know.
What the heck? I mean, it makes sense. But like, if you're trespassing to get trash, that makes sense. Why it'd be illegal to
Sure.
pick it? But like, if it's
That's what they get them little doggies for.
doggies,
Go woof woof, scare you away, boy.
what?
Guard
oh,
dogs.
guard dogs.
Yeah.
Okay.
In so many.
No,
ways.
you bring the dog.
I was.
And if the
I
owner
wasn't
gets too
sure.
close, go.
Oh, you
go
have a little duel between your dog and the owner's dog, and if your dog kills the owner's dog, you're gonna get their trash,
Oh, okay.
and then you
I
own
think-
the dump.
No. I think you get like a really hot dog.
I like hot
and then
dogs.
you send it out to talk with the other dog, and like it distracts it for a while, and that gives you the
What do
opportunity.
you what do you consider a hot dog?
You'll have to ask the other dog.
Kogels,
No. You decide what dog is hot.
probably like
I
Kogels
don't.
or Ballpark.
Yeah.
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 Or Frank's.
I'm not a nah.
No.
All beef Frank's. No. Dearborn sausage.
I
So
like
anyways.
all, I like all tongue. That's what I like.
Oh, okay.
Beef tongue.
Just
Oh my
French hot dogs.
gosh.
French.
Wow.
Oh, I
All
like
tongue.
that.
That's
I like that. That's
crazy.
good. I like
That's
that. That's
crazy.
good.
So anyways, this lovely fabric cart that we had.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Um,
that. Still thinking about the hot dogs.
yeah. So we put our like extra food. We put a couple of stoves.
We
in
don't
there.
have. We weren't like. We don't have big enough backpacks to like carry all the stuff we need. Plus, we don't have like the equipment. Like, I don't have like a smaller tent really. We don't have like all the necessary equipment
Yeah.
we'd need in order to really
because like
do
back
do it just by carrying the stuff
right.
on our bodies. But so that's why we had to bring the cart. So we put like
Right.
put like water in there. We put like our cooking stuff,
Mm-hmm.
a stove, like a blanket. We put some of our probably like sleeping bags and stuff in there. So it
Mm-hmm.
was pretty heavy, considering the amount of stuff
Yeah,
that was in there.
it was
and
good.
In the cart.
In the
yeah.
cart.
So you
Yeah.
were backpacking. You didn't set up a tent next to a parking lot. And then
No,
hike
we
10 miles,
we
come
hiked
back.
3 miles in to Pictured Rocks in order to get to our campsite.
Okay.
Yeah, distance
So-
is
From the
3
parking
3
lot.
miles from the parking lot
lot.
to the campsite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just had to pull a wagon that whole way.
yeah.
Yes, but very hilly, tons of roots. So you
Literal
can ima-
staircases.
Lots of
like, going down the
staircases.
hills.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was a
So,
pain.
yeah. And then the even more fun part about this cart experience is probably an hour or two into the hike, which was probably half a mile because of how much the trail sucked.
The hike was at 3 miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was like 2 hours, like half a mile was like 2 hours in when we
Oh,
were dragging
yeah.
the cart, I think. It took
Maybe.
us a while to get through it.
Could have been.
Yeah.
It probably was like half a mile. No, half a mile was probably like 45 minutes, maybe.
Okay.
I bet.
It could have been.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the front wheels on the cart started bowing in.
Yeah.
So they started bowing out. So like those stupid BMWs
They were
you
facing.
see.
They were going in. Yeah, they were
Yeah.
going in. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So they would not.
Wait, I
You're
guess-
just dragging them. They weren't spinning at all.
yeah, so
Oh,
they would just
really?
turn sideways and plow the sand and
Oh
make
my
it
God,
way
that's
Which
harder.
may have actually been a good thing though, because it made us figure out the way we actually needed to carry it, which was like using 2 wheels and holding it like upright, so it's like almost vertical.
Because the handle on the front of the cart that you pull it by was broken in half and was attached with duct tape.
I wonder why it was
um,
in the trash then. Kind of weird.
I couldn't tell you.
Hey man, we couldn't have done it without it.
True.
Yeah, okay.
So we lugged this thing like 3 miles, but that was like the
And then it got dark. But the nice thing is, I had my
Yeah.
speaker the whole time, so we were just playing like music. We played like the march from like March from Stripes, which is like this really upbeat thing when we were like almost into our campsite. It was really funny. There was like a guy sleeping there. It was only like 8, but it was like dark by then, and I guess he was
okay.
trying to go
Yeah.
to sleep. But
So how let's see, how long was the trip? You were there for 3 days over the weekend?
we went up Thursday night, stayed in my cabin, and then Friday morning we drove up to the UP, and then we came back Sunday.
Okay. So
Yeah,
you were
extended
2
weekend.
nights in the tent.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Did,
though.
did your campsite
so pretty
have
up there?
electricity or anything?
No,
Heck
no water, no electricity.
So how'd you pay for it?
The internet.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We
online.
reserved it online, but like it's
really-
so out of the way that there's like no one's gonna be managing the campsite. No one's gonna go out there and like check really.
Yeah, we
okay.
could have just gone for free because
Literally.
nobody checked or anything.
Yeah, unless someone else came in and that was their campsite, that would
that
that
would
would
have
be
been
the
the way.
problem.
Yeah.
But we could
There wasn't like a little service road that they had like a little 4-wheeler or something come on. No,
no,
okay.
it was like middle of the woods on the
How many
Shore
other
of Lake
people were
Superior.
there?
yeah.
First night, just one guy.
Oh, okay.
So he
And us.
got to hear us march in past dark. This march is blaring on the speaker
and other things. And then the second night,
feel bad
there
for
was
him.
probably there was 2 groups, I think, of people, like maybe 3 people in each group or something.
Yeah.
They were actually like good at what they were doing. They had backpacks and gay ass walking sticks and stuff. So.
True. Yeah. It's just
Okay.
crutches,
Oh, you need help
dude.
walking? What are you, some kind of little baby?
Crazy.
But
Okay.
anyway, it was really pretty up there too. The leaves
So
were so
pretty.
nice.
Okay.
Rocks
Wonderful.
were really cool. There were cool rock formations and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We had hot food because we brought canned food, which of course is pretty heavy too. We brought that there.
True.
So, but it was nice because it was nice warm food. So, we had like tomato soup and rice the first night. We had like
Wow.
corn, peas, carrots, beans, and mashed potatoes the second night. We went out to eat a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. It was fun. Great.
Yeah,
No, it
to
was
go
an
out
awesome
to eat,
trip.
you had to walk 3 miles back
No.
to the car.
Yeah, because the Saturday we walked back to the car.
But
went
then
to
we
went to
didn't-
Miners Castle, which is like the more famous part of Pictured Rocks. You can like see the cliff faces, which is really cool too.
Okay.
And then we went into
Epstein's
Museum.
Island, they also call it.
Okay. Okay. Sad I missed that, but it's all right.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
So stupid. It's not even an island.
So where is Pictured Rocks in the UP?
It's like
It's near Munising and like probably about like an hour and a half from Marquette.
Michigan and up, and it's like
It's like here.
yeah,
Oh.
right in like the
Okay.
I need to flip the hand.
second knuckle.
I did. Yeah, I had a stroke for a second. Okay.
yeah. But we got to leave our stuff at the campsite.
We didn't have to hike all
Okay.
that.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that was.
car-
It took us like probably like what, an hour and a half.
Yeah, the
maybe
hike
to get
back
out?
to
It was
the
easy.
parking lot. The morning
It was
after.
nice. We could actually like enjoy it too.
Yeah, it was a
So,
breeze. It was
It
really
was really,
nice.
yeah, still really pretty up there.
So
And
pretty.
it was cooler. It was like probably like the lowest. Maybe at night it got to like 39 or 40, and
Yeah.
then the day it was like 45, 46 maybe.
You were only
Most days.
walking. It took you an hour and a half to go 3 miles.
Yeah.
So you were
Think so.
walking at a mile and a half per hour.
I think our pace is
Or
like
less.
23 and a half minutes per mile.
I think so. It might have been less than an hour and a half. I don't
Like
remember.
we made stops and we like checked out anything that looked cool or stopped to
okay.
take pictures
All right.
everywhere. So like
Yeah.
we weren't just hiking the entire time,
Okay.
but we
All
were
right.
just out there enjoying it, enjoying being in nature and stuff.
Yeah.
It was cool.
Cool.
Didn't get to see any bears, which I kind of wanted to.
You didn't see any bears.
We
There's
saw
a-
no wildlife really at all.
Really?
No, it was
no
nothing.
moose.
It's still
Mises?
weird.
A couple inbred people, probably.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Those are them Yoopers for you.
Yeah, we were trying
Yeah.
to. We were this whole time. Well, I was playing. I don't know. They were kind of just like bystanders, but I was like trying to figure out the most. We were trying to point out the most attractive women in the UP. So like next time we saw the most attractive one, it was like, oh, that one takes the place. It goes up.
None of them were natives, I don't think.
They were probably all
They were all out of
Probably.
towners
Yeah.
traveling in.
Wisconsin or Lower Peninsula.
Yeah.
Toledo.
Normal people. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
takes a certain breed to.
Did you guys play euchre to really feel that?
No,
up
we didn't
north?
bring. I forgot to bring cards.
Oh, okay.
So
All right.
Yeah.
we just talked a lot.
Good.
Talking, eating, listening to
Hiking.
music, hiking.
Fun.
Yeah, it's good. Good time.
Good. Good. I'm glad.
For sure. For sure.
Yeah.
On bro.
On par would be the
On
politically
par.
correct.
No.
What?
Huh? Golf?
No. No. Golf is gay.
True.
So are homosexual.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that
Also
one.
true.
Well, cool. You guys have any other vacations you'd like to go on? And yeah,
Obviously, yeah.
I want to
100%.
hear 2 of them. I want to hear, like, realistically, in the next, say, year or 2, is there a vacation you'd like to go on realistically that you could afford? And then also, like, a dream vacation. No
Okay.
money. Money is no object.
Okay, realistic and then unrealistic.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't have to be unrealistic. But
I mean,
in your lifetime, if you
the
could.
moon. I probably want to go to the moon.
That's that. I feel like that wouldn't be okay. Well, you're right. I feel like it wouldn't be a vacation spot because you'd be there to like do activities and stuff. Which I guess some people consider.
People
that a
think the
vacation.
moon was
Kick a
flat.
soccer ball, huh?
People think the moon was flat.
I don't think flat moon theory's really been too popular.
Yeah, only
It's
a
like
couple people.
when you try to hashtag on Instagram and you see how many like people follow that hashtag. Like hashtag flat moon probably has like 200 followers.
Probably.
Like, hashtag flat earth probably has like 2 million.
and one of
It's
them,
cool that you know that.
and 6 of them are Mark Zuckerberg.
What?
You know, because he's a robot,
He's just. I don't think he
alien, whatever. he
cares.
is.
Give me that Zuck 3000.
There's a video of him asking chat like,
What is Zuck?
What is Zuck?
What is Zuck?
Can someone please tell me what the Zuck is?
That was pretty good.
I'm genuinely curious.
That was a good impression. I
No,
like
it's
that.
horrible.
Yeah, he's stupid.
He's such a bot. He's such a bot, dude.
He's wild.
He's a pansy.
He's
Yeah.
wild.
He's not a pansy. He's winning jujitsu tournaments. Like the toughest martial art out
I
there.
could beat him.
I don't think so.
Not in jiu-jitsu. You could probably beat him at like literally anything else because
Nah, he's
jiu-jitsu
really
takes
smart,
a lot
though,
of.
too, to be honest.
It takes a lot of discipline, but like it's not actually. I mean, if you actually watch how they do it, like you just have to follow the rules. You don't. I mean, it's
No.
not. Yeah.
I beg to differ
All right.
because I have done BJJ.
Whoa.
Don't ever call
Whoa.
that. Don't ever call
Brazilian. Brazilian jiu-jitsu. It's a puzzle. It's a physical puzzle that you have to solve to stay alive. It's like you have to think yourself out of every situation.
that. With following the rules.
No, there are no rules. There's holds and stuff you can learn, and there's forms, but there's always There's ways to break those rules, which is how more and more moves keep getting added. Because for every hold, there's a new way to get out of that hold, and it's just.
What kind of forms? Like a 1092? W4?
I hate you so much, dude.
Sorry.
Oh my God! It's almost tax season, guys. I'm so excited.
Oh, screw that.
It's not.
Why do you mean you're excited?
April.
Huh?
Tax season is the end of the year. It's January because that's when all your W-2s must be sent out. And your 1099s have to be sent out before.
No.
January
Oh, so you get to see what you get?
You get
Really?
You get to
No.
see what
We don't
you
file
owe
ours
the
to
government.
like.
I don't ever owe the government.
No, between January 1st, well, yeah, it doesn't matter when it's sent. It has to be before January 31st that the company must send out W-2s
Yeah,
or
yeah.
1099s.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's
not
when
us.
tax season starts. Is pretty much right around then, a little bit before
I guess you're
Christmas
right.
time,
Yeah,
a little
yeah.
bit, because you got to start wrapping up the fiscal year. Some companies' fiscal year ends before the end of the year. So.
Shizzle.
Yeah.
Okay,
Anyway,
on
back
track.
to the vacation.
Yeah. Go, Matt, go.
That
Fast,
went
fast,
on a-
go.
Go. Yeah, we're
Detour.
waiting.
Yo.
I would like to go
Got some
to.
noises on you.
I'd like to see Niagara Falls in person because I've never been.
Ben,
Is it
It's kind of lame.
okay?
cool.
I haven't been. It just looks lame.
Sick waterfall.
Yeah.
You like that kind of thing?
chat.
Just watching waterfall. It's pretty gay.
Yeah, Giga Chad waterfall.
I mean-
if you've ever seen one, though.
You gotta watch water going up, dude. That's what's sick.
Oh, what about Tequamanen? Have you guys ever been there?
I've
Water
been to-
up.
I've-
That's what I like.
Please stop.
Let's do it.
Yeah, don't water down anything. You should
Water
always
up.
water it up.
What's the opposite of falling though?
Upping.
Yeah, dude.
No.
Rising. Water rise.
Water
Oh,
rise.
that would be a geyser then, like a natural spring.
Old Faithful.
Yeah,
Classic.
Yellowstone.
Been there?
Oh, true.
Yeah.
You been to Yellowstone?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember
Nice,
that.
dude.
Yeah.
You and I were planning.
I've
on,
been everywhere, man.
Anthony and I were planning on going to Isle Royal.
And we did Picture Rocks instead.
We did Picture Rocks instead because it was getting cold and we were like,
It's wolves.
there's wolves.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool.
So
Yeah,
I
it's
wanna-
also the logistics of that is harder because you got to get a ferry to go there.
Oh,
and then
really?
depending on like, we'd really have to go there long enough to go all the way to the end of the island and then go all the way back because like the ferries leave at certain set dates. There's like a certain schedule for when they do it. So it's
Yeah, it's tough to plan. I don't know. I still would want to have like a CPL or something to like go up there.
Oh,
'Cause,
okay.
like there's not like wolves are taller than me. Some big wolves.
There's open carry. We're in an open carry state.
Well, kind of.
Yeah, but you also can't kill wolves. You just gotta let them kill you.
Oh, are they protected or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, but if they're
There's not that many of
literally on top of
Nope.
you,
dude, wolves are better than you.
Yeah.
100%.
Wolves are freaking sick, dude.
Wolves
Yeah,
are
for real.
awesome. If I could have a wolf as a A pet?
You'd eat your balls, dude.
True.
And you couldn't do anything about it because they're protected.
You'd probably just sit back and like it. So you gay,
Oh
dude.
my gosh.
So gay, dude. Just kidding.
Did you know that the protected species are so annoying? Did you know that the fine and jail time for killing or plucking
an eagle egg?
a single lily pad in the state of Michigan,
Yeah.
that penalty is higher
I heard about
than
that.
most like first time offense felonies.
Weird.
Amen, brother. I
Yeah.
did a lot of that back in my day.
Lily pad picking?
No, first
Yeah.
offense felonies.
Oh, okay.
No,
Which
really
one?
bad.
Okay. Yeah, you can't kill sandhill cranes either.
That's wild.
Which is like stupid for freaking farmers.
Okay, so your realistic one is Niagara. That's what you want to do in the next like 2 years.
Niagara, I'd still like to do Isle Royal.
Okay, but like within 2 years, you think you can pay for a plane ticket, a bus ticket out to Isle Royal or
Oh,
Niagara?
Isle Royal will happen next year.
Okay,
For
All
sure.
right.
could.
2 years is like, I don't know. Within 5 years, I'd like to do some longer hikes for sure and get more into backpacking with the goal being the, what's that really long trail called?
Appalachian Trail.
The Appalachian Trail.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
That's 6 months.
Yeah.
Amen, brother.
I think before 25 probably is a good timeline.
2025?
No, before I'm 25.
Oh, okay.
I'm 19 now, so.
You
5
really
years,
want
yeah,
you
yeah.
want to spend 6 months, day in and day out.
I love the woods, dude.
That's wild. You need to have a whole lot of money to make that work.
No, you just have to. I guess so. Just
Because
nice
you got to
gear.
have payments for 6 months for what your house, your car, your whatever. You got to have payments.
Yeah, that's why it's
saved
like
up.
before 25 though, because I probably won't have like too many responsibilities. I don't know. We'll see.
Wife and kids.
Yeah, if I get in a relationship, then I'll immediately like jumpstart the Appalachian Trail plan. Just get out of the way.
She just breaks up with you.
Yeah, yeah. Like you've been dating for a week, and you're like, "Hang on, honey, I gotta go.
I gotta do this.
I gotta do this for 6 months. I'll see you at the end of January."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then in 3
frickin'
months
June.
we'll have our baby.
3 months later after that,
Shoot.
and she's like, "That's wild."
Trying to get
dude."
my life kickstarted, baby.
Yeah.
We'll come back to you for your unrealistic. Anthony, what's your realistic?
Realistic.
Like next 2 years.
Next 2 years.
Yeah.
Realistic.
You've had so much time to think about this.
I was listening patiently to him. Actually,
I get. Yeah.
Yeah, but you
I like to
have
listen
right.
to people when they talk, not just think about what I'm gonna say.
Okay, well that's how a podcast works. Is you have to constantly be, thinking about
Touche.
the next thing.
Give me a second to think, though.
Gosh dang. All right,
I'm
I'll
thinking
sit-
because I've been to a lot of states. The ones I haven't been to are like Idaho, Kansas, Washington, and Oregon, and then like I think like Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama, and like I think that's
the South.
that's pretty much it.
It's the South and
So maybe the
central-
South. Maybe
central
want to
US.
go down to like Louisiana or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Like New Orleans, Big Easy.
Yeah,
Okay.
camp on the way down.
Interesting.
Little road trip.
You guys love camping.
Yeah. Yeah.
Camping
I
sick.
never. I've done
nice.
it. I've done it enough times to know that I'm not a camping person.
You like the Holiday Inn.
You're an RV expert.
I'm not
dude.
a Holiday Inn. I'm a 4 or 5 star hotel guy. Holiday Inn is
Sorry, dude.
is
Holiday Inn is like
My bad.
4.
it's a 2-star hotel.
Yeah,
No.
it's not great.
We did
I've
a
never been.
discussion on this.
That's like the holy grail to me.
Holiday
Bro,
Inn,
Motel
dog.
6 is my bread and butter, baby.
Yo.
No, I'm about that Lux life. But
Damn.
Yeah,
Marriott, Hilton,
Yep.
Waldorf Astoria,
I haven't.
the
heard of
Ritz
that.
Carlton.
I have been to the Ritz. Yep.
Really?
I think so. Yeah.
Dang,
Waldorf
dude.
Astoria is a really expensive one in New York that faces Central Park.
Oh, okay. I've never been to New York.
You
so-
couldn't afford it.
Okay. All right.
Dream vacay. I'm thinking Europe. I'm thinking Europe a lot.
Like all
Okay.
of
I'm
Europe?
I'm thinking
or-
like I go to like Italy. I'm thinking maybe I think about going
Like
maybe
touristy places like Venice, or like into the actual country.
into
to-
the actual country.
to actually experience the culture.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and maybe like maybe France to just like see what it's like.
France. Would you learn any languages preemptively?
English, I'd have that one in my pocket.
I already do.
Just
Any
in
other
case.
languages?
Everybody should speak English. We're the best.
I agree.
Right. Yep.
There's definitely something to be said for
We're
that.
better than everybody.
Obviously.
100%.
Have you seen America
Especially
recently?
the
It's
English,
the
dude.
best.
Screw the English.
That's what I'm saying.
Hate the English.
Yeah. With
We
your
kicked
British self.
kicked their butts in 1776.
Yeah.
Dude, we'll do it again right now. Come on, bring it on,
We
British.
couldn't because they are not that good anymore.
Pansies, dude.
They lost
Saying.
all
yeah, the
their
British Royal
pansies.
Navy just fell
Bro, they
apart.
lost Canada.
Oh, it was
Fucking
wild.
hell,
Yeah,
dude.
honestly.
They
Dude, I
lost
think
Australia.
They lost to the French, dude, of all people.
I'm wondering, do you think the British was
The
going through
French.
a really going through a really bad breakup when they lost to us, and that's why they lost Canada because they were still recovering.
They didn't
from the
lose
breakup?
Canada until like a while after.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I think they were so attached to us
Definitely the
that they couldn't even fight right because
what
of
do you call it? Revolutionary War definitely planted the seeds in a lot of countries.
Okay.
For revolution.
Interesting.
Definitely caused the French Revolution. Definitely showed
Yeah.
other countries that it could be done.
right.
And like you could be successful because obviously America was like we're freaking we were at least.
Yeah.
we were
we
pretty
used to
cool. So
We
Canada's
used
like,
to
oh,
be.
that could be us. Of course, it couldn't be because you guys are gay.
The Revolutionary War is
Right,
like
Canada's gay. You heard it here, folks.
the Revolutionary War is like the best pre-workout, I think. Like if you think about it,
I didn't
Explain.
Like,
Yeah,
if you-
what are you talking about?
you're going for a heavy set on the bench press instead of looking through.
They didn't have those back then.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
True. But I'm saying right now.
Why? Go back. Who's the bench press?
Okay, you said the Revolutionary War is inspo for a bunch of other revolutions that
Amen,
happened.
amen.
I think it still
inspiration.
should
So like an
saying,
adult.
okay.
be. Yeah, so you're going for a heavy set. Don't look at your old text messages with your lame girlfriend that you broke up with forever ago. Think about the Revolutionary War and
I did that actually this week. I had forgotten I had a Vault album full of all of the old screenshots of texts and pictures of me and my ex.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh crap, that was 2 years ago. Like I gotta hurry up and delete that. And of course, like the genius I am, I was like, I need to read through some of these and remember. And then yeah, dude, that was
Oh,
bad.
shoot.
That was that was like, wow.
so instead you looked up the fall of the Byzantine Empire and you were like, let's freaking.
yeah.
No, dude, that's sad. They were so cool.
So are texts.
That's true. It was
Texts are
very
sad.
sad. It was.
Oh.
I think I
I would-
cringed. I cringed so hard
Yeah.
that I fell out of my chair.
Yeah, I still cringe at things you say.
Yeah,
So
me
I
too.
can't imagine 2 years ago.
I know. It's bad.
My dear, can I bring you an umbrella to your car?
Oh my god, it was so much worse.
I can imagine.
It was so
I
much
seriously can
worse.
totally imagine.
Dude,
everything.
I think I almost vomited. Like the noises I made. Like my mom called me and was like, "Dog, are you okay?" Because like,
Mom
She's
calls
like,
you
dog, are you
dog.
okay?
Hey,
That's pretty cool, actually.
yeah, no, she was like, "My sweetest, dearest sweetie, are you okay?"
Why are you gagging?
Yeah. Why are you?
why does your mom
doubled
talk to
over
you
on
in
the
your own
floor?
text messages?
Wait,
That
break
was
that
not
one down.
nice. That was not nice.
Oh, in his
sorry.
voice.
I'm sorry. That was
I get you.
uncalled for.
All right, so vacations, Matt. What's your unrealistic vacation?
I think still the moon.
Still the moon.
I'm still going.
You know that allegedly that space hotel is opening up in 2027.
Who
Are they building
is
it?
it? A Musk operation?
Something. Yeah, they're building it, or it's being built here. Obviously, it's going to be
Oh,
assembled in
bro.
like a day.
Think
Who
about
wants to go?
this. Jeff Bezos built like one rocket and brought
You're pretty. We just real quick. Let's just think about how sick that would be to like do a construction site on the moon. You just like throw timber and it would just like fly really slowly over to the guy.
Ooh.
Yeah, you just throw like a 10,000 pound I beam. Like you can literally move it yourself.
And it just skewers the guy. Yeah.
Well, I think an I beam would be too big to skewer him. Like a big like structural I beam. You know, that's like 10
Oh,
foot
how are you
tall.
throwing it then?
What about an unstructural?
You literally just put your hand on it and you can move it.
like
'cause
a
there's,
javelin.
Oh, of course, the moon still has some gravity. It would still be on the floor.
Bro.
It would still be on the ground.
You know
You
what
got to
ca-
pick it up. Yeah.
You know
would
what
have to pick
caber
it up.
toss is?
Yeah.
The Scottish game. You could get
Legendary.
like 50 skips on a moon. If you do caber toss on the moon,
I
Skipping
like that.
rocks on the moon?
Yeah, I never thought
Oh.
about that.
dude,
That would be cool.
You just get end over end.
Yeah. And it would just literally,
Log
and then it would
gymnastics.
start orbiting the moon, and then it would start to
Oh.
collect space dust and become a planet,
Become
and
a
then
large.
And you got a little methane booster on you, and you're just like zipping around. Jetsons.
booster.
methane.
Passing gas and levitating.
Amen, brother.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
My realistic vacation in the next couple years would probably
Florida.
That's funny.
Beach.
So originally, I had a plan with one of my good buddies. We were gonna get like a little Cessna plane. We were gonna get our private pilot's license.
No freaking
and
way,
like
dude.
fly around the country.
That's so epic.
It would be really
Charles
cool. but
Lindbergh.
It's really, I mean, first of all, just to get that's
expensive.
That's wild. Yeah, just to get your license has gone up way and just so much, and because like the cost of jet fuel and everything, like it would be nearly impossible to save up that much money to do it. But
So
anyway.
you can rent like a Prius or something.
Right, exactly. So realistically, I'd like to go to like on a cruise to like the Bahamas or maybe like Cancun or some like beach resort down there.
Okay.
And then
That's cool.
My dream vacation, obviously going to
The
like
Florida Keys.
I've already been there, but yeah, I do.
You got
love Florida.
traumatized there, too.
I'm going to Florida this year,
Really?
and then I'm gonna start living
What happened
there
to
in
the Florida
winter.
Keys?
I didn't get traumatized.
Yeah, you did, dude.
Oh, you're right.
You told us probably before.
I don't know if I said it on the podcast.
I did.
You can cut it out if you remember if I said it. But when I was like, I think I was probably 11.
It's a good age.
Right.
We
for that
were
kind
we
of
were
thing.
in Key West at a gift shop, like a $5 gift shop, and so there was there was this owner or worker standing outside yelling $5, anything you want in the store, and of course there's like keychains and little tiny mini Key West license plates and stupid like that.
Trash.
So he was like $5, the whole store, just yelling, trying to get people in.
Yeah.
And this drunk lady, she was probably 50 or older, comes by with her husband, and I mean she's blackout drunk.
Real perky.
And
Huh?
no, and she was not wearing a bra, and because of how women age and everything, her the bottom of her breasts was around her belly button level, and
Oh, nice.
she was pretty overweight. And so she turns around to like everyone on the street, and she starts yelling $5 off the entire store, and flashes everyone.
Oh, that's a line, though.
Yeah.
That's a line. And they were real perky, too, right?
They were at her belly button.
But they were still perking around a little bit, though. Like a Percocet.
Okay. Anyway, the point of the
Percocet
story
is
that Anthony's talking about
crazy.
is, for those of you that know me, you know I am very, very, very much unattracted
He's
to
anti
all
guys.
women. Yeah, all women's breasts.
Staunchly anti.
I find them damn near repulsive. And
For the company of male people, male
Yes.
men.
Do you prefer male boobies?
I prefer no boobies at all.
But if you had to pick.
then yes, males. Yeah.
That's pretty gay, dude.
Anyway,
Okay,
so
between like Chris Evans and like a software programmer who's never seen a weight in his life, like you'd go with the.
I go with Chris Evans.
Would you
Chris
though?
Evans or Alexander?
Yo,
Who's that?
we were down bad.
It's the girl we were talking about earlier.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Dream Vega, go.
Yeah. So
Sidetrack there for a sec.
sorry. So anyway, so
Perky
that
mother-
everyone thinks that you guys think that my fear of my repulsive disgust of women's breasts comes from that.
No,
traumatic
you told
experience.
us what you thought it.
Did I?
You thought
I
it was.
think
Yeah,
that's just born.
That's why
I
you
think-
brought that up.
Ingrained in your DNA.
I don't know how we would have got that out of you if you didn't bring it up.
I didn't make that connection. Somebody else did.
No,
If it
you
wasn't
did.
you. No,
well,
I didn't.
Oh, well, it wasn't us then.
It wasn't you guys. I don't know who made it. But I didn't make that connection. It might have been my mom or somebody. Anyway, my dream vacation obviously is to have like a private jet and go to a private island. But
That's not really a vacation though.
that's true. Probably
Mr. B style.
Dubai.
You got a Chris in mind?
Dubai.
I've always wanted to go to Dubai.
Yeah.
And just airfare alone is like $3,000 for coach per person.
Lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway.
You got it.
Well, then you'd think, okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm going to have that money in no time.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, I think it'd be really cool.
Five-star Milton.
Just take out some student loans.
Milton
Bradley or whatever
Bradley, the game company,
whatever the hotel is.
they make board games. Milton Bradley,
Hilton.
Hilton, and Marriott,
Yeah.
but
Milton Bradley.
yeah, okay.
I'm listening to a podcast about that. It's called Business Wars, and it's Milton versus
Bradley.
Park.
no.
Milton
Marriott
Brad-
versus Hilton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say because Milton
got you
Bradley
screwed
got
up.
bought out by Parker Brothers.
Really?
Yeah, and now they're Hasbro's biggest competition. But
Okay.
Hasbro's kind of like they bought out Mattel, so they're
Bro,
like,
Hasbro is the bro though. Yada know.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So anyway, I would love to go to Dubai. I've always wanted to. I think that I feel I always say it would be cool to do as like a honeymoon, but I also feel like that's gonna be like way too much to try and
Yeah, especially if
see.
she dies. Like that would
That
suck.
that would suck. I agree.
Yeah.
But it would be cool as like a 5-year anniversary or something.
would suck.
to go to Dubai. So that'd be like a really cool dream vacation of mine. I've always wanted to go.
Yeah. Okay.
But anyway, yeah, back to this podcast. What Marriott versus Hilton? What was the podcast about? What was going
What
on?
was the antithesis?
So business wars.
I
They
don't
do
know that
like
word.
Big word.
they do like rivals between like business giants, basically.
Sure,
so they're
sure.
like they've done so many, like Walmart versus Amazon. They did like
That doesn't seem like a pair.
Ford versus GM. Yeah, no, it is because Amazon
Ford versus
Amazon is
Ferrari.
doing the Amazon is doing the you can do groceries from them now, and they bought the Whole Foods too. So that's
Really?
Right,
I didn't
yeah.
know that. Mm-hmm. Dang,
I think so.
Bezos.
I think so. I could be wrong. And they did like Netflix versus Blockbuster.
Okay. Yeah, because they had done both of them at the same time had started their
Yeah.
mailing thing. I did see Company Man on YouTube. I watched him a lot. I saw that video.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one, it's just about the hotel. So they're talking about like, the guys that founded it, like how it, ends up going to their heirs and stuff, the different things they're doing on. So it's like, it just got to talking about how they introduced Courtyard, that version of Marriott.
Okay.
So Conrad Hilton was this guy that founded Hilton. And so it was like, he bought the first one from like this guy that wanted to be in the oil business because he was founded in Texas. So like oil was booming then. And so he ends up, he comes up with this really cool like scheme where instead of buying the building outright, he gets the rights of the property from this guy. To build another one, he gets the rights to use the property from this guy, and he says, if I can't pay it off by this certain time or whatever, you get the hotel and the land, and then he uses that property that he doesn't own against to get a loan. So so then he uses that loan to build the property to build a hotel on the property that he doesn't own, and that's like his strategy. But he can it works so much faster because you don't have all the mortgages out and stuff. So that was that was really interesting.
Okay.
And then JJ Marriott, he started by owning like an A&W in the East because I guess they were founded in the West or whatever.
Okay.
And then he ended up doing these hot shops where they serve chili, and then eventually he built his first one outside of Washington D.C. and stuff. So it's really interesting.
Wow.
He went from A&W to a freaking hotel.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That is pretty crazy.
he's pretty cool. Yeah,
Unexpected.
He's a Mormon too.
Oh.
Latter-day Saints, baby.
He needed a lot of rooms in his hotel. For all the different wives.
No, I know. No, I know. No. Yeah, but anyway, so they just have a bunch of different. I have so many they've done. I think they did Wrigley versus Hershey versus Mars was one of my favorites. The candy companies. Trying to
Okay.
lie. Are you looking them up right now? Or no?
No, I'm looking up. Do you remember what hotel, the famous hotel Trump owns that he rebuilt in New York?
Trump Tower.
That he currently owns?
Yeah, he rebuilt it. He bought the old one.
Trump Tower?
It has a hotel in it, but that's not the one I'm talking about.
Well, there was the Taj Mahal,
That's not
but
it.
that was a while ago. That was a casino
That's-
hotel.
Okay.
That's a thing in India.
Yeah, but there was a Taj Mahal casino
Commodore?
hotel that he put a ton of
The
money
story
into.
of
and-
Trump hotels began in early 1980s when Trump acquired the iconic Commodore Hotel in New York City, renamed it as the Grand Hyatt. This marketed Trump's entry into the hotel business. So I watched a documentary on some guy that got arrested for whistleblowing on Obama, and then Trump bailed him out or something. I don't know. It was weird.
Nice.
But anyway, so it was talking about Trump, how he got started, and I guess it was the Commodore. I don't remember that name, but yeah, he had bought that. It was old and it was for sale. I think it was abandoned in the middle of New York. That Commodore Hotel. It was from the late 1800s.
Is it Vanderbilt?
Maybe?
Because Cornelius Vanderbilt, he went by Commodore.
Okay,
They called
maybe.
him. So I wonder if that's his
That
thing.
sounds more right. But anyway, so yeah, they had said that I think it was abandoned in the middle of New York, and it was the old 1800s architecture and everything. And so he bought it, and he got a loan from his dad to do all the construction. And he said that everyone was angry because he tore the whole thing down to the ground and rebuilt from the ground up. And everyone was angry because not only were you getting rid of all the old architecture, but you could also save literally millions of dollars by keeping at least the frame, the skeleton of the building.
Yeah.
But he didn't want to do that because he had all these weird ideas and stuff. So he rebuilt it and called it the Grand Hyatt because I remember in the...
Trump did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember in the documentary he talked about how it was going to be his building, but Hyatt Place was going to be basically in charge of it, and it was going to be their hotel basically. He was just
Managing.
going to own it and maintain it and all
Right.
that. but they were going to run it, and they were going to have their system and their name and their rooms and their decor and everything. So it was going to be a Hyatt Place. Anyway, it was just super interesting hearing about it because he had such weird business decisions and everything. Everybody thought he was going to fail because not only was he spending millions more than he needed to and so much more time, but that just like he wasn't restoring it properly. But he did. I mean, if you remember from Home Alone 2, that's the hotel.
Oh, really?
That presidential suite that
No
Kevin is
kidding.
in. Because if you remember, there's that Trump cameo and
Yeah.
he said, where's the lobby? And Trump points down to the left, and then he kind of like gives him a weird look.
Yeah.
Because that's Trump's hotel that he owns. So, and that was the new one. That was the new one that they had just built. I think they were. Well, it was in the 80s. Home Alone 2 was in the 90s, so I guess it was a little bit older. But
Yeah.
that was. Yeah, so it was really interesting to hear like that kind of side of it.
That was cool.
Yeah, yeah, and that's how he started. That's how
Yeah.
he became famous, and then he obviously had his show.
You're fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think that's what it was called. Oh, the intern or the apprentice.
The Apprentice, yeah.
And of
Yeah.
course he built Trump Tower in New York and Chicago and
He's like so many hotels. in
yeah,
there.
he's got a lot, and then he's got his resort down in Mar-a-Lago.
Trump dog.
Yeah.
He had his club in Florida. And if you really look, I mean, you hear like all the bad stuff Trump did in the 90s, but like honestly, that's the only time he was really that big was just in the 90s because he stopped doing The Apprentice, I think, in early 2000s, and he kind of just chilled out and didn't do much until he ran for president in 2015.
For shiz.
And then of course, he didn't get his start until after the hotel opened into the 80s. So, yeah, he was literally all of Trump's life that he's known for is just like the 90s.
When they talk about he got a small loan of $1 million from his father, is that what they're talking about to build that? Or?
I don't know. I don't think that's possible. I think it was like a multi-billion-dollar project
I was gonna say.
to tear
So
down
maybe the
an
loan,
entire.
maybe the loan was the original amount of money.
Maybe.
and then he was able to build more of the money. Or something.
Maybe,
I don't know.
yeah. I honestly don't know because I mean, to tear down a hotel in the middle of the city and then completely rebuild it.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how much
Definitely
that
more
cost.
than mill, for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff. All right, well, seems like a good place to wrap up.
Feels like a horrible place to wrap up.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah, seems like a pretty good place. I think everyone feels better listening to this. I think they've
True.
all had I think there's no tension in anyone's body right now after listening to
I think
that.
they've gotten.
This was good.
They've relieved some tensions
Yeah,
vicariously.
I think
through
they
us.
feel really.
Yep.
That's not a word. I think they feel a lot better, and they've had some good laughs.
If we cured anybody's sickness, DM me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was
Send pics.
just gonna. Nope. Hang on. Just.
I want a picture of your leukemia head getting hair on it. I
Nope,
want a picture of your.
Just.
I want a picture of your sores just going away. I want a little time lapse of the sores going away. I want if you have like big gums or something. I want to see him. I want to see him shrinking. You got like extra facial hair? Anybody? Anywhere? I want to see like it magically shaving itself. That'd be sick. You got a broken nose? I don't really care. That's not sick. But it'd be cool to just like see a picture of that because it'd be cool. Especially you got like a cool Italian or Greek nose. I don't really or Jewish. It'd be nice. But anyway, you guys are cool, and you DM me at.
I was trying to
my
let him
gosh.
just let it sit, just let that leukemia joke simmer, and just let him feel the uncomfort.
Didn't work.
Yeah, he kept.
I feed off that kind of thing. I'm like Batman, but for things like that.
If you want to send Anthony to
Cooked far
therapy,
too long.
Email us at
Yeah.
3idiotsinstudio@gmail.com. That's the numeral 3
Three?
IDIOTSNASTUDIO at gmail.com.
I'll take a free BetterHelp subscription.
Yeah.
No, that's not the therapy I'm talking about. I'm talking about, in a padded room with a restraint suit on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bye, guys.
they'd still do that one. Bye.
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 Bye.